All right, so I'm gonna do the top of these teeth now. These metal things that were put in my mouth by the Jersey Shore Medical Center, which I think is basically a criminal organization that right now is fraudulently charging insurance companies a ton of money for stuff that is not necessary, which is what they did to me. Now, I had recorded and it wasn't a recorded video, but I did a live thing on YouTube of the lawn one that I did earlier today, but for some reason it never uploaded to YouTube, and I had 5 people watching, or 4 people at one point watching, and I believe somehow they were able to block that. And block me because when I tried to when it was finishing, processing, it just got stuck, and that's it. I lost it. So I'm gonna do this instead of doing it live. I'm doing it on the phone, and I also turned off the I have it on airplane mode, so there's no Wi-Fi and there's no data coming down to the phone. I'm doing this on purpose because I believe what they're doing is trying to block me from uploading these things for some reason. I guess they want you to believe that I made this up and I actually went to the dentist to get this removed. Now, I don't have the other piece. I've seemed to have lost the other piece. I think somebody was in this room and took some stuff. But the screws, there's 5 screws. I got 5 screws in the bottom, you see that? It's nice in the top. Let me show you in the top. And there. It's a metal plate that goes across the top, and then there's screws, 4, 5 or 6, in different sections of the gums, and then there's wire that was used to wrap it. That's very unnecessary for what I need. You can watch the other videos where I explain exactly what's going on. I broke my jaw when I was 21, and all they did was put wires around these teeth, front teeth here, and then with rubber bands, wired it shut, and that worked fine. It didn't cause such irritation in my mouth. These people have been not just torturing me at Jersey Shore, and I believe it's a combination of they themselves. They were the ones that I already I guess made videos about them when I was taken hostage, as in their psych ward, and here at Jersey Shore, that was the first place I went, and that's where at one point I wanted to get out, and I said, you can't leave me here, and they closed me into a room, 5 of them, 2 nurses, I think 3 nurses, two security guard, and a doctor, and the doctor was very mafia-like. And I know very mafia-like because I'm Italian. I grew up in that environment, and that just threw me through another layer of criminal element in Jersey Shore. I believe that's all mafia money that was put into that place to make it as fancy as possible. And now, of course, they have a scheme to get as much money out of the insurance companies as possible, because these things they must have cost the screws must have cost them like $50 a screw or something. All the stuff that they do is overpriced, and that's how they make a lot of their money. So I'm gonna get going. And I'm not going to play any music. The other one was kind of cool. I had some music going, and I was just learning how to do it. Now I kind of figured it out. The screws are very tight. They're big. Let me see if I can find them. What did I have? I don't know what I did with them. Let's see. Let me see what's going on. I put them in a little plastic bag. I can't seem to find it now. Well, stuff goes missing in my place a lot. I walk out, and there's other ways to get in here through these windows. And they when I'm outside doing stuff, I was talking to that guy before. There's ways to get them to. There's ways to get in here. Oops. Wow. Sorry. there's ways to get in here and see what I'm doing. And I think, actually just kind of mess with my stuff. I think that's what they did. But this time I'm doing a little bit different. No more live things. Live things can be blocked. I just found out and halted. This is going to be a straight video I'm doing with the airplane mode off, and I mean on, so that there's no way they can get any kind of like a cellular signal to come into my phone and mess with it, which they can do. I know this because they have a lot of money, and I was a tech guy, so I know. There's a lot of things you can do. So I bought the essentials, which were screwdrivers. I got one that's a flathead, and I got this at the dollar store. That's my favorite. One that's a let's see, a Phillips. And then those are the two main ones that I used. And then I'm gonna I have a whole little set of them. Again, $1.25 at the dollar store, very good. Of different ones, just in case. But just in case the screws are different sizes on the top and the bottom, I doubt that is. But you never know with these people, because if they thought that any idea that I might be doing this, and I'm sure they made it. They were trying to make it very difficult. Now it took me about 3 hours because I took breaks, and it was very painful in doing sections. But now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it so it's a lot quicker, because I gotta get this video done and up. Because I want people to know that this stuff that they did to me was unnecessary. My jaw is fractured, maybe a hairline fracture or a life fracture. It's definitely not anything that needed this stuff in there. This stuff costs maybe 3 times, 4 times the amount of the wrapper. Wrapping wire around this tooth, this, and then just putting rubber bands on really tight, and that worked. It worked for me when I was 21. But my jaw was like. My lower jaw, when after I broke it, it was like okay, all the way over here, and I couldn't move it back, and until the doctor actually went and she cracked it back, and then I was wide shut for 6 to 8 weeks. This was nothing like that, and I proved that because last night they gave me wire cutters. They gave me wire cutters, right? And they said if you feel like vomiting at any point, you're gonna have to cut the wires, and then before you vomit, because if not, if you try to vomit with the wires on, you can get it back into your esophagus and your intestines, and that could really harm and burn your inside. So I knew that. I didn't realize, and they did give me the wire cutters. And last night I did feel nauseous, and I did cut them. And after I cut them and threw up a little bit, I realized that, wait a second, it's not that broke. Not to warrant this. These are spikes. Okay. I mean, all those things you see there, those are screws that are inside, that are screwed into my gums, and they're like sharp little spikes at the end. They come up from the plate and from the wire. I'm see if I can find the wire. The wire also seemed to have disappeared. I'd taken the wire out before, and it's gone. One little piece is here, but I had like a lot of pieces. And these wires are they're very they're very they're very sharp at the end, and these little wires have been what's irritating my gums to the point where I got canker, sores all in my mouth because of these within 5 days, for 4 days of wearing these things. So I went to the hospital and I said, take these out. And they run me around from 3 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock in the morning until I got to the point where I said, I just can't be here anymore. I'm not staying here anymore. Call me when you're ready to take them out. Because they wanted me to go to the doctor that they assigned to me, her office, and pay her deductible and her whatever else, and whatever my insurance won't cover, I had to pay. that, and probably and a lot of these doctors like that, you go there and we need a deductible up front, so you have $200, like $200, why? Oh, it's $700 for the procedure, $700 to take these off. But they did it, and another thing that really got me mad is that they used anesthesia, a very powerful anesthesia that knocked me out from just before the operation, or the whatever they did, the procedure, so way afterwards, and I don't remember a thing. And they say that type of anesthesia is really bad for your psyche and your body and your consciousness. And I understand why, because after that I was very disoriented for the rest of the day. Now, I just realized, like I said, that the video that they posted before, I was trying to, it wasn't posted, it was live, and then what happened on YouTube, when we do live, and this is why I don't want to do it in Facebook either. This is an actual video that I'm doing, and I'm going to show you that, these screws, I actually screwed them out of these gums, and it took a while, because every time it was painful, and I don't use anesthesia. I got a little bit of Orajel, and also another thing I got was this Orajel mouth, mouth sore rinse. It's a rinse which kills harmful bacteria, provides all over oral pain relief, promotes healing, and cleans hard to reach spots. And I'm also going to use this because I don't have any more alcohol wipes, which I was using. I'm going to use this to clean the instruments before I put it in my mouth. I have a little gauze, and put on a little gauze and then clean the instruments, and then start unscrewing these. Now, I bet a lot of you, after I posted those pictures, probably say, he probably went to a dentist or something and got it done. He's just lying. No, I'm not lying. I did this on my own because I don't trust. I called another dentist, and the dentist said to me, the assistant, or whatever, the secretary there said, no, I'm sorry, you can't do another one. We suggest you go back to Jersey Shore and have them do it. He's like, no, I'm not even going to go near that place ever again. If they got me in an ambulance and they get me to that place, even if I'm bleeding, I will walk out of the ambulance and then walk away from the building instead of going to the building. I will never walk into that building again. A lot of the people that I know that were doing this to me were the same people that were doing this to me when I was taken in about a year and a half ago into the psych ward. And forced to stay there for 2-3 days, and then forced to go to Monmouth afterwards for 5 days, 6 days. So here we go. I don't have any pain anesthesia type stuff, but I do have medical marijuana, and I'm using that to be able to deaden any of the pain. So I'm just going to list a little bit more of it. It is legal now, so you can't, but the anesthesia we give is better because it's in a syringe and it's clean, and we make sure that, it has side effects. This is a gift from God. It has no side effects. Your anesthesia that you develop in your laboratories has plenty of side effects. And also, I'm not going to say this. I said it in the other one, but this might be a reason that it didn't go up either. I'm not going to say it though. But the side effects are what maybe caused, I don't know, all this craziness about this little virus killing us. I don't want to mess this one up, because if I mess this one up and they refuse to show it, then I have no proof that these people, what they did to me, and I want to make this sure there's proof. And I want to show you that oral surgeon gets paid a lot of money to take these in and take them out, and it took me about 3 hours to take the bottom ones out, but I was going slow, and it was the first time, and now I'm going to take these out as quickly as possible. I'm going to finish this video, and then I'm going to upload it. I'm going to show everybody that this what happened to me from Sunday to today is true. Everything I said is true. I don't lie. I don't have to lie. I don't need to lie. Everything I said is true. And those of you who don't believe me, because it's crazy, the New Jersey Shore wouldn't do that. It's like, yeah, they would. I'm telling you. Google it. You'll probably get a bunch of negative comments about it. Somebody said that to me, but now I don't really trust that person, because that person also seemed like, there was 5 people in that room to me when when I was uploading the video. They could have taken my signal and just, put it to another server. They could have that video, and they could probably sitting in the parking lot. They could have that video, and then I'll never see it again, and it never got to YouTube. So I'm gonna make sure this gets to YouTube and it gets to any place else that I can put it, just in case they try to get on my stuff and fuck with it. And so I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. But now, see, I couldn't do that live. I can pause, which is really good. I'll be right back. All right, so I have a little mirror, one of these magnifying type mirrors that I'm gonna be able to see these things really well in. Which one did I use? I believe the Phillips worked better at first, but then one of the screws can't be because it got what's it called? The thread. I couldn't screw it anymore. But then I used the flathead and it worked. There's a lot of work to do on somebody that his jaw is not really. It hurts, but do I really need to have it, wide shut for 6 to 8 weeks? The last time I broke my jaw when I was 21, it was a lot worse. A lot worse. And they didn't have any reason to to do what they did to me. Shut me up and revenge is a bitch, right? I could see it in their eyes as I was walking out. That's the guy. The woman when I walked out finally at the end, that was just so frustrated. They would try to get me to the point where I was just like, they would come in and say something and then leave me with no pain. This pain sitting in the fucking room for hours until then the one of the doctors came in, a young girl, and she said, we can't use one of our doctors. Really? You can't use one of our doctors for something that I did in my tent with stuff that I bought from the dollar store. And if you don't believe me, let's watch. Hopefully they won't kill me before the video gets up there, because sounds kind of strange, right? Kind of strange. First things first. I'm gonna disinfect too. Imagine that they put me under with some very powerful anesthesia. I was asleep for hours. I don't even know what the fuck they could have done to me. You understand? For hours. And I did this afternoon with nothing but marijuana. Put a little bit of this Orajel. I'm gonna do it as well. What happens is that put a little bit of the Orajel and it numbs it. Fine. I've never had a dental procedure where they had to knock me out. I'm not sure why they gave me that very harmful. Google it. That kind of anesthesia would put you completely out. It's very harmful to the consciousness, to the body, to the overall well-being of the human soul and the human body. So they had no problem putting me under. They had no power sticking torture wire. It's like barbed wire. It's like literally having barbed wire in your mouth. And then you can't even open your mouth to put some food in there. You have to suck, a sip on soup. Yeah, barbed wire. That's a good one. That's what it feels like. So it also feels like in the middle of the times when they got you in that thing where you put your hands and your head through and you stand there all day as people walk by and just slap you and throw food at you from the town. That's his punishment for doing something. doing something, whatever it was that we did. So, I'm taking a long time to actually do this, but it's not easy. I felt very uncomfortable when I first did it, but as I was doing it, I wanted to finish. And I wanted to get that metal plate that I had in the bottom, which again, seems to have disappeared. I don't see it around anywhere. So they might have taken it. Camera might have taken it. That thing, once it came off completely, I was like, what satisfaction. What satisfaction that was. But until then, each screw represents a very annoying and very painful thing that they found no problem putting into my mouth. Okay, so, let's see. So I'll start with. Yeah, I'll start with the middle one. I need more light. Yeah, I need more light. And you know, I was really pissed off most of the day that they did this to me. But I understand that the reason that they did this to me is two things. One, to milk my insurance company, right, for as much as it could. And two, as punishment for what I said about them, which is absolutely true. I'm gonna bring this a little closer. Let's see. Okay. Okay. And I just want to make sure people don't think I'm faking any of this. I'm not faking any of this. These things. You can hear. These screws are in my mouth, and they're very painful. The ones at the bottom, together, the top and the bottom, were extremely painful. Once I took the bottom off, this became more tolerable, which is I was going to wait, but now I can't wait. I realize what happened, and I understand. First, like, oh, wow, the video upload, but it was an hour video that I made, and same as this. Except I was talking to a few people from the room, and there were probably people sitting in a car outside, blocking my signal and rerouting it to probably one of their servers, which then eventually caused me not to be able to upload it at all. So I lost that video, so I'm not going to lose this one. Here we go. I'm going to do the bottom one first. Oh, yeah, I use this thing. Okay, couch a lot more uncomfortable. Yeah. It guys more light. Give it more light. It's an angle. You gotta go slow with this. That's right too. Huh? I'm not gonna. You can't just like. It's not like something you take me out of. Like a bolt from a tire or something. Or a screw from the back of a radio. This is actually something. That has to be done. Kind of with precision, but in a slow way, so it's not to really damage too much. When you tell me pull the bottom was easier because I could just use my finger to pull down the lip. This time it's kind of awkward because I have to pull up the lip, and as I pull up the lip, She might be a little bit better. Same size. Yeah. As I pull up the lip, it you know, I get in the way of actually seeing where it is. Try this one. Your love is like angel. Always, I'm being very cautious with cleaning these things. Because I had alcohol before, but you know this is a disinfectant. It kills bacteria, so this is just as good. And you know it's kind of made for the mouth. The alcohol really wasn't made for the mouth. This is kind of made for the mouth, so it makes more sense using this stuff. Because I don't want to get bacteria. I don't want this to be a me rip these things out of my mouth and then they say, you see, the shit came to us. Because if it came to us, if it came to you, I would have spent 10 times as much for something that I didn't want in my mouth. And then when I tell you I don't want it in my mouth and you got to take it out, what do? Instead of taking it out, you force me to sit there and wait and waste my fucking whole day waiting for your decision. Okay, that didn't, it was a little bit too small. I might have to use the flathead. No shit. And you know what I'm hearing right now is because you want to believe I'm telepathic or not? I don't really care, but I am. And what I'm hearing right now is a lot of they must have the ability to settle into the frequencies I'm using, and they're right now trying to disrupt it. I had music on before, but the problem with music is that with music. If it's copywritten, then there's a chance that the artist doesn't want this music on this thing. So I had to make the decision of not using music this time. I was Bob Marley's music they used, which is a whole concert of his. Putas. Okay, alright, so here, tighten, loosen. Tighten, loosen. It's hard to, when you do it for yourself, it's hard to see which way, and the first thing you do, but when you're removing it, to tighten it, because I don't want to tighten it, because then it's gonna hurt a little bit more. So I did this. The ones on the side were easy. The one in the front was very difficult. It is, as I'm showing you now, it is very difficult because you have to remember which side to turn it on, and really, they both seem pretty until it gets really tight. I tried one before. tighten. Let's loosen that. Let's tighten. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's loosen. Oh yeah. Ay, putas. Sorry. Ay. Ay. Yeah. You see, I can't tell right now if that's tightening or loosening it. Because in both cases, and he probably did this on purpose because he knew I was going to try this. And he probably did it, so, alright. See, if I don't have one of the other screws, because I saw which way the thread goes. So if I'm on here, this would be tightening, and this would be loosening it. Tightening, loosening. So in this case, it's like, if I was over here, tighten it. This is tighten it, and this is loosen. So backward. This is where you loosen. Okay. This is how you loosen. Now, what I have to see a side view of this. You see if it's coming out or not. I think he did something with this that you have to know. See, it's not getting looser. All right. So I'm gonna do that one last because then I'll have the actual screw in my hand and I can do it. I'm gonna do this one now. You see, this is not easy to do. You know why? It's not easy to do? Because they're torture. This is made not to heal me and to drill my shot. These are made to torture me. Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah, so it is this way. That's loosening it. Has to be. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah. See, they put little mechanisms in here that people if they don't know what to do, it scares them. Because it almost like, it's at one point, it also, as you're listening it actually feels like you're tightening it. And I think that's probably like a little string that just popped inside of it. And that's to fuck with people that try to do this without them. Do you understand? This is all mob shit. This is all this garbage right here that they put into my mouth is supposed to like really help. Okay, maybe if I was in a car accident, my jaw was completely like, hanging on the floor, I'd say okay, maybe. But in this case, they did not need to do this. And I did not need these experiences where somebody is basically hitting me something in the face or punching me in the face. Now I know it's this way to get it out, and then, voila. I show you that I wasn't lying, right? So this is the screw that was in. This is the screw that was in my thumbs. Okay, looks like about a ½ inch. Maybe it's a little less than a ½ inch. Okay. This thing put a hole in my gums. I have 5 holes in the bottom gums. I'm gonna have 5 holes in the top gums. For doing, for supposed to be healing a broken jaw that feels like, without it being wired, basically feels like, a hairline fracture. Number 1, done. I'm gonna go back to the first one now because now I understand which way it should be going. It should be going this way. But again, there must be some kind of spring mechanism here that if you don't know that and you start feeling it tighten, oh, I'm going the wrong way. If you're doing it on yourself. You see? This was done by people that want to make a lot of money over something that's really kind of not really useful for a lot of things, like for a lot of these kind of injuries. And also not easily removed. Just in case for people like me say, yo, you gotta get this shit out of my mouth. I called my Humana Blue Cross Blue Shield. See, it's getting tight right now. It almost feels like I'm going the wrong way. And it does this probably with some kind of springing mechanism that then eventually just kind of pops, and then it's, oh, I did go the wrong way. And maybe this is some way to hold this thing a little bit better, but at the same time, it scares the shit out of you if you don't know which way to go. You see, it's getting tighter. It's getting tighter, but it shouldn't be. It's getting tighter, but it shouldn't be because it's actually being removed from my tooth. Yeah. Yes. Number two. Number two, screw. And if you still don't believe that I'm really doing this, and you think I'm faking this, and there's no way somebody could do this in their house, while an oil surgeon is getting $2,000 a fucking an operation or procedure to do it, then you're mistaken. All right, I'm gonna take a fast break. I'm gonna switch. Well, you're gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna switch the Orajone. Kind of get that stuff out of my mouth. Water, and then use the bathroom a little bit, and just I'll be right back. Right. Okay, I'm back. And I'm using a legal plant here. Because if this was illegal still, then the court system goes, hey, you see, I'll throw it out. But now, this is legal. And I'm doing this because I don't like pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals have bad side effects. You know what the side effect of marijuana is? Eating. And you know what? I hadn't eaten something solid in 6 days. 5 days. When I first got there, before the operation, they said, no water or food for 24 hours. No water. So when I got there, I was like, oh, I can't eat anything? All right. And then afterwards, when I got these in my mouth, he goes, oh, you can only eat soup now, brother. Really? I wish I would have just ate something just before the operation. Oh, you can't do that. 24 hours before, none. I ate before this, and nothing's happening to me. It's the anesthesia they give you. You know how much they charge my insurance for that anesthesia, probably? And this kind of like, okay, it hurts a little bit. I can see it hurting, but the thing is, if I was awake watching this, I would realize that probably, this isn't that big of a fucking deal. Neither was the ones that I did when I was 21. They were just wires around the teeth, and then rubber bands. And you know what the good about those is that all you need to do is remove the rubber bands, and even if you got your problem, remove the rubber bands and put them back on. Here you have to take the wires and clip them, which means that then somebody has to put the wires back in, which was them, and charge my insurance if they were going to do that. That's why I said, no, take these out. I said, no. You have to go to the dentist and the oral surgeon to her office, and then you make an appointment with her. I was like, make an appointment with her in 2 weeks, right? I'm sorry, she's all booked up for another 2 weeks. So you see the hypocrisy of all that? Do you see the theft that they're doing, the crime, the lies, the fucking the criminal element that tricks you into believing as you really need this. They said to me, "Oh, your jaw is really messed up on both sides, bro." Really? They never gave me the X-rays. Somebody I know that works for an oral surgeon said, "Oh, can you get me the X-rays?" I go there, they won't give me shit. They won't give me the X-rays. They won't give me anything. Oh, you can go to the man. No, you don't understand these people. No. They did it to me today, from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then I left, and then you know what? This hurts too much. I gotta get these, and I went back. And after I went back, I realized, it wasn't even worth going back. They were just milking me to staying there, and they woke my insurance for 2 visits. Because I left. 10 minutes, 15 minutes to walk to Walgreens. See if they had wax. Okay, so I got that. Let me see, is there one back here? Can't tell yet. Oh, the ones in the back are the worst. Yeah, they are the worst. Honestly. Because the ones in the back, you have to pull the skin back, and it's really hard to not, erase the skin. I can't tell. Yeah, I think there's one. See, there's one all the way back there. And he did that on purpose because I think there is. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Let me see what's on the other side first. Oh, goodness me. Okay, there's one there. And there's one there. There's two there. So there's got to be one on the other side, too. Okay, let me do this one now. All right, so let's go back there. It's this way. Okay, so this one. They probably charge, like I said, $50 for each screw. And just the screw itself. Like, the medical run is such a fucking rip-off, man. They really are. They really are. No, I feel like it's tightening it. Go the other way now. See that? This is one of those again. Both ways, it feels like it's tightening it. Let's see, I went this way on that one, so I'm gonna keep on going this way. Oh, yeah, tightening. Oh yeah, it's taking what the? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See now I gotta think again. Is this tightening or loosening? Because okay, so if I'm like this, right, and I'm doing you, right, this is gonna be tightening, this is gonna be loosening. So towards my nose is loosening. Yeah, this is loosening. All right, I'm going to do. I need to put a little oil gel. Wax. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's screaming. I wonder what they're screaming about. Maybe because somebody paid them to try to stop me from doing this by coming over and say, "Hey, what'd you help me? What'd you do? What would you do?" And doing all this bullshit. And nah, man, he didn't want to do it, man. Well, make him do it. Get his ass over here. And stop, and get that video. Stop making him that video. Huh? Yeah, I'm going to skip that. Okay, so where the scissors go? The scissors with the, I just had them. I got the big ones there. So I'm gonna put a little bit of oil gel on the tooth itself, so it'll dampen the pain a bit. I'm thinking of that. Oh, what was that just from? Let me see. Oh boy. Should I just do the whole mouth? Okay. Should I just do the whole mouth instead of putting it on there? Yeah, that's probably going to be the same thing. I should probably do the whole mouth every once in a while just to clean the bacteria. It's kind of the same thing. They didn't do anything to this. I haven't left here a few times, but did they come here and do something? You see, that's the problem now with any of these things, right? Because when I leave this tent, And if people know I'm doing this somehow way, they can easily get in here and they could have put fucking battery acid in that bottle of Ojo, and I would have known. But I'm hoping they didn't. But there's a strong possibility they did, and that strong possibility might cost me my life. So if I died right now making this video, I'll never get up there. I'm gonna stop it at an hour. I don't want to make it more than an hour. But I might not. Maybe I'll do a second one just at the end when I take the plate off and stuff. Let's see. It's definitely more tingly now. Definitely more tingly. And you see that there's always the possibility that somebody comes by and says, "Hey man, what you doing, man? You want to hang out, or do you have that thing that I needed a long time ago that I never talked about, but now somebody paid me to bring it up with you?" So okay, so let's do it again. I'm right here, right, and this way's tightening. This way towards the nose is loosening. Even though it feels like it's tightening it. Towards the nose. That's not gonna be good. I gotta use this one. Can I do it? Towards the nose is loosening it. Towards the nose is loosening it. Towards the nose is loosening it. Alright. Towards the nose is loosening it. Come on. Alright. I don't know. Light. Okay. Come on. Get in there. Get in there, buddy. Okay, I gotta get closer to this thing. Whew. I gotta use this one. Okay, that's better. Okay, towards the nose. It's losing. Ay. It feels like it's tightening it. Until it gets to this point. So that again, that to me seems like a mechanism. If somebody wants to do it on their own and not pay the doctor extraordinary money to do this, that would scare them away by not knowing which side is tightening and loosening. I mean, if you're an engineer or something, yeah, sure, yeah. But if you just have some guy that doesn't want to pay them a lot of money, $200 deductible, huh? Wow. Really? And you got promised that whatever the man doesn't pay. If not, you have to keep those in your mouth as torture. I demanded at the hospital they take this out of my mouth. Out of my goddamn mouth. And they did not. I paid them to put this in my mouth. It's like paying somebody to make a torture chamber for you. And then thanks so much, I'm going to get into it right now. I got that with it. Towards the noses. Was it not? See, that's the thing, man. You start freaking out because it gets tighter and tighter. And like really tight. Almost to the point where you might go the opposite way. Wait, no. Okay, alright, do it again. If I'm facing you, I'm facing on this side, right? No! This side, like towards the nose, is tightening, and the other side is loosening. I'm sorry. I mean, it is confusing in some square. Like I said, so this side towards the ear is loosening, but then it feels like it's tightening again. Tiny. I don't know what that's. Oh yeah. I gotta make sure again, because both sides has a point of tightening. Okay. So this is my side right here. This is my side right here, right? And if I was working on you, boom, right? If I want to tighten it, it's towards the ear. But that's this way. But now we're doing it this way, right? It's towards the ear. Right? No, I was right. It's towards the nose that was loosening. You see the confusion? And that's all caused by, I'm telling you, both, when you unscrew something, it's like, oh yeah, loose. Yeah, this is like tight, loose, tight. Wait. The other way, loose, tight. Okay. Boom. If I'm facing you, it's gonna be the ear. If I face myself, it's still gonna be the ear. Okay. The ear that's tightening. Yes. On this side. No, towards the nose is tightening. Towards the ears is loosening. But now, like this. Yes, it is. Towards the nose is tightening. Towards the you see? I see what they do? Towards the nose is losing. Yeah, towards the nose is losing. Towards the nose is losing. Towards the nose is losing. Ay. But it's tightening though. Towards the nose is loosening. Towards the nose is loosening. But it's tightening though. Why is it tightening if towards the nose is loosening? Right? Why is it tightening? Ay! Ay, después. Ay, Your face is here, right? The screw in here, right? If I want to tighten the screw, I tighten it towards the nose. But it's on this side of my face, right? Yeah, stay opposite way. You see the confusion back and forth when the item in your hand is not doing the thing it's supposed to do. There's something in here that makes both sides tighten. And I've never experienced that in anything in my life. So, that's what we say. They pay us a lot of money to know. Get it? So we go to school and learn our profession, and we learn how to make it as most expensive as humanly possible. Towards the ears loosening, right? If you're here, right? I'm in front of you, right? Towards the ears loosening. I am with it. Both sides are tightening. Okay, so I'm gonna give that one a break for a sec. I just wanna let's see what I have. I've got two up, right? How many do I have? One, two. I see zoom back here again, because this side seems to have been easier. Okay, there's one. Oh, it's not two there. Okay. One. You might actually have two more. Because you're going to make it really difficult, really interesting. I don't care what there's. Oh, this is it's a really bad fraction. This helps the one here. Okay, well, so does like a didgeridoo and not using it, not having to go to work until it's actually healed. But that's not what this society does. So of course, what does this society do? Heal it as quick as possible. Compensations of 60%, and you might lose your job if it. I don't know. I think the only one. See how that is? Yeah, see how that is? I can't even fucking see it, man. The only way I'm gonna get to do it, I need to do with it is remove it. I had a big problem removing the last one on the bottom. I mean, a big problem. I probably worked on like 40 minutes, man. I couldn't get it. And finally I got it. I wasn't gonna give up because I didn't want that plate in my fucking mouth anymore. That's poison. You know, I told people I was not occupied Wall Street, right? And I got a flu shot, and that gave me Guillain-Barré syndrome, very rare condition. That flu shot was only developed in 1978 during I think the Ford administration, and that was kind of like banned. So unless it's a brand new one that also causes Guillain-Barré, they haven't tested really well. They'll take that 1978 flu vaccine and put it exactly where they want to kill people. That's what they did to me. And anybody else that has the gene that can get Guillain-Barré syndrome and got a flu shot in the park. I don't know. I didn't hear about any other, but there's a lot of people there. And I never got a flu shot before. The only reason I got it, because they'll tell people, it's all going around, man. It's going around. You know what? You want to stay here occupied. You got to get the flu shot, man. You should get it, man. All right, I'll get it. So, I'm facing myself, yeah. Yeah, it's this way. It's towards the ear. This way is towards the ear. That makes sense. Yeah, right? I see, that's a little tighter, and then loosen. The little thing goes ding. That's the little thing that makes it tighter until it loosens it. This is an unregulated charger chambers. You need like the right combination and the right tools and everything you need to get out of it. You know what this is also like? Right? If you're a car and they put those things on your wheels, the total guards with those things on your wheels, right? Charge you for it. You can't get the things off unless you pay $250 each tire. Well, why would I only pay one tire? Well, you should say $1,200, man. Well, it's telling you the cost. Something to touch my car. So this is what this reminds you of. Right? It reminds you of. Got it. It reminds you of the charger chambers that they use, like in video times, the head and the arms to that thing. It also reminds you of, and you know what? You know what this guy did? There's a piece of metal in my cheek. There's a piece of metal in my fucking cheek. Do you understand? And that probably came from, oh man. The fact that just in case somebody else did it and he didn't do it, and, they would know to take that little piece off. And then as soon as you took the last one off, and the little piece then, triggers, and all of a sudden you get a sharp pain in your cheek. I feel it. It's not on the gum. This is on the other side of the gum. So unless somehow a piece of metal got there, what I'm thinking is that it's put there on purpose. I mafia type people, the smart ones, this is what they do. They figure out ways to not just go and shoot your whole family or fucking just scare you to death. They go find ways to rob the market, rob the money, rob the thing that is accessible. And, I don't blame them. That's what crime does. That's what money does. Yeah? And that's why I keep on repeating. If there was no money, and we shared everything equally, there'd be no reason to commit a crime. That's like crime in tribal cultures is very rare. It probably was either somebody was in a relationship or something regarding, some kind of mental disorder. Maybe the person might have had, maybe, for an accident or something. But the act of a crime is not necessary if you get everything for free. If like nobody. If the lieutenant and the captain and the sergeant major, if they get like better stuff than me, then I'm gonna want that stuff. All the soldiers get the same equal stuff. Everybody gets the same stuff. Make it all the good stuff. Who gives a shit? You got 7 billion people fucking working for it. I got it. Okay. I'm gonna take the plate off first because it might be part of the plate. I don't think so, but it's a short one. All right. See, I got this one. I got 2 more left. 2 more left. That's already an hour. All right. I'm not gonna stop completely. And you know what? I guess things could go more than an hour, right? Fuck it. I'm gonna pause for a sec. I'll see you guys in a minute. So I'm back around, just taking a little bit of a cigarette break. A couple of puffs. Nicotine also calms the senses. I don't know. I mean, look, I find a lot of times what they tell you is killing you is actually helping you, and what they're telling you is helping you is actually killing you. That's what I find mostly. That's why I don't trust the medical profession. I don't trust hospitals. I will never walk into Jersey Shore or Monmouth. I don't give a flying fuck. I'll either die in the doorway, or I'll go to a Medi-Merge, or if there's no doctor, I'll just sit there and try to do it myself. Because you know what? All the information is in your DNA. Everything you need to know is in your DNA. They don't teach you that. They teach you sit there and read this book, and that's where all the information is. But it's bullshit. If that was the way it is, then everything in the universe would what? Have a schooling system. But they don't. Animals, the universe, the sun, the moon, the trees, they give you life. Everything gets its information from its DNA that then is unlocking a knowledge base where they know what to do. That's exactly what your body does. Body knows how to be a body without you telling it to be a body, right? So why does a human host, the human soul, the human body, need a scholastic system created by men that want them to be slaves and work in their reality tunnel, right? Their reality tunnel. Nothing else in the universe. And when I realized that, I was like, well, you ain't in school. You ain't picking up a book. It's like, no, it's not good. I'm it's interesting. I mean, whatever. Right now, my brain, everything is coming down. It's not coming from books anymore. I can't read a book. I can't read because to me, reading a book right now is breaking this connection that I have into somebody else's. Unless they're talking about the same exact thing that I'm doing. That's like it's kind of worthless right now. And so, well, I don't trust other people's right now. No. Look, this is what I do. You don't want to believe it? It's up to you. I'm telling you what I do, but for me, the results are pretty accurate. I can play a lot of instruments that I never played before in my life. I a lot of things that I've done in my life. I've done, through inner intuition instead of which is DNA, knowledging, tapping into that the Akashic records, whatever they call them down on the earth. It's just information that the wealth class blocks from you by putting a book in front of you and saying, this is what you have to learn. This is you understand. Tribal cultures did not have a schooling system either. You remember you brought the schools to Africa so they could read the books, right? You brought the schools to Africa so they could read the books, so they could become what? Working slaves for you. That's it. They didn't need to read your books. They didn't need to read your language. They didn't do anything about what you do until you got there and, let's see, occupied the whole country and then did whatever you wanted to do. Oh no, we're not occupying. We're just coming here and saving all these poor people. Yeah, they're poor because there's money. If there was no money, they would be poor. Yeah, but again, watch that movie about the Aboriginal. That I think it was an Aboriginal Bushman. That Pepsi Coca-Cola fell into this tribe. A joke, it was a metaphor, I guess. But then the Pepsi, the bottle of Pepsi became this thing that was so not what they are. That everybody was trying to like fight for it and wanted to be that thing, and then he realized that he got to get the hell out of it. So he took it all the way to the end of the world to drop it over the end of the world. See, because this could have been before people told you it was a round planet. It could have been a flat planet. It doesn't matter. You understand? You're either tapping into your own knowledge base and bringing it down from your DNA, or you're getting it from somebody else that wants to enslave you. Bottom line. Sorry. If anybody gets offended by that, too bad. I'm not telling you got to believe my shit. Think of it as, listen, and just kind of like make sense of it. Because I'm telling you, you don't have to believe in anybody's shit. Everything that's in your body is what you need. If they would have taught you that, you wouldn't have been like only using 10% of your brain and evolved to the point where you're monkeys with suits with nice fancy phones that can't telecommunicate yet. You know why? Because you're only using 10% of your brain. Next, I got 2 more to go. I got to finish this because I don't want to make this too long for you guys. I got the light. Okay. So I want to tell you again. Okay, let's see. Which way? On this side. If I was over here, I'd be tightening it towards. No, I'd be tightening. You see, it's different. You see, I'd be tightening it. No, that's loosening. I'd be tightening it. I don't know, man. This one's really tricky. This one's really fucking tricky. And I had the same problem with the bottom one. But if you didn't do this bullshit about tightening both ways, then you would know right away. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take a chance and either break my tooth. Yeah, I'll stop if I do. Or gum, or loosen it. I can tell this is a safety mechanism for their own fucking fat and so forth. Anyways, I don't want anybody else doing this on their own. I mean, I don't know if they charge 2,000, might be like 700, whatever it is. It's a lot more money than they should be charging. You know why? Because it doesn't do shit. It's somebody that really doesn't have a really messed up. I mean, I couldn't have healed that quickly in 5 days, right? And I believe that doctor. He told me that. Oh yeah, I didn't see the X-rays. He didn't show me the X-rays. He just pushed this thing on me for 2 reasons. 1, to make more my insurance company, and 2, as revenge for what I said. On the front, the nose would be tightening, and the ear would be loosening. That's right. But if I'm facing you, it's on this side, not that side. Oh yeah. Okay, what's that? Sorry, that's just one of those curse words I learned from the cloning family I kind of was friends with, and it just fits really well with me. I don't know. And it just means what it fits. But there's got no judgment towards anybody, but it actually means more like. I think I put this as a prostitute. I think I'm not sure. I think it is. So it's not again. I'm not no judgment guys. It's just a fucking. I say it like I say it's a bitch. It has a nice little like tone to it that helps me get the anger out that I'm feeling right now. Oh, this piece of shit! They stuck in my goddamn mouth. They charged my insurance company for. How fucking dare they? Alright. Okay. I don't hear the snap yet. That's the thing. I don't hear the snap yet. I don't fucking hear the snap yet. And it's making me worry that if I take it too far, I don't hear the snap to loosen it. You know what's gonna happen? See, he might have did with one or two of these. He did like that, as more of a mechanism, right? So I'm saying like this, right? That's me, right? And then this is me putting a screw, right? So if I put a screw, I'm tightening towards your ear and loosening towards your nose. If you're on this side, right? So I keep on going back and forth, but I think this time I'm sure that it's loosening towards your nose. Well, you may think I'm dumb for having to do this. Like, come on, he doesn't really know what to do. I would like anybody that's feel that way. Why don't you go get this foot in your jaw and see how easy it is to take the fuck off. This is basically a torture mask for me. Do you understand? They did to me. Yeah. Alright, go on. Alright. Shades everybody. Go on. Alright, I'm gonna say it again. Unscrew towards the nose. I'm gonna screw tight towards the nose, to the ear, and unscrew towards the nose. Unscrew towards the nose. Unscrew towards the nose. Unscrew towards the nose. Alright, go over there. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Ah! Ah! Oh fuck! Yeah, he did it so it tightens. Even when you're loosening, it still fucking tightens, man. That's what they did, man. They did this because they don't want you to do this on your own. Fucking assholes. It still feels like it's tightening again. Fuck! This is why I hate Jersey Shore Medical. I hope they fucking burn in fucking hell. You're sitting here. I'm sitting here, and I'm now gonna screw the nail, tightening it towards the ear, and loosening it towards the nose. Though I'm going towards the nose, and it feels like it's fucking tightening it. Hey doc, I'm just calling to find out about that tiny thing. I was like, what? Oh, can you tell me? Oh no, I can't. That's privileged company information, man. Did you develop a screw that when you think it's loosening, it's actually tightening? I'm gonna try the one at the end and see if maybe that doesn't have something to do with it. Because maybe it's all the other ones are loose, and that one's tight. It's pushing into the last one. Because there's one more. Two left. Two fucking left. Two fucking left. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, which? Come on. hope they burn in fucking hell. Light, man. I need more light. I need more of that of the light. But then how am I gonna get this on you? Like that. You stay. Okay. Yeah, so shut up. Don't try, you know, I know what you're doing. I know why you're doing it. I know why you're doing it. Because you're getting paid to do it, man. You know what I mean? Again, nose is listening. Just way back. Nose is listening. Nose is listening. Yeah. You know what I think it might be? It might be the actual play itself. Because it's pushing down on it as I cut it. Well, I'm going to say, where's the cutting? Where's the cutting tool, man? Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Where's the cutting tool now? Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Did I lose ya? I know I didn't leave this room since starting it. I plan not to. Because if I do, then somebody can come in here and take it. So I'm going to try to do now. I'm going to cut the plate at about this level. Because these are all, it should be coming out here because all these are taken out. Oh no. Did I take that one out? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to cut it from here. And then that might make it easier to pull out from this side. Because that's probably another mechanism to you know, because, okay. Let's cut metal too, or just wire. No, that's not working either. Oh yeah. Alright, what do I get? It hurts, man. Oh yeah, over there. Oh no. That hurts. God, I think. God. Oh no. Oh. Okay, so I can't cut the thing because it's too thick. Press me on the other side. Okay. Oh. I gotta get this shit out. Gotta get this shit out. You heard all that into a Joe one, yeah? No. No, he's gonna fuck it up. Oh my god. I'm gonna try this thing. You know what that? Towards the nose. Towards the nose. Towards the nose. Towards the nose. Alright. Listen. Oh yeah, putas. He made these so that this is why you see. This is why he didn't have to do this. This is why I was unconscious, because then he could put little devices like this in there. Oh yeah, putas. that if somebody else, doctor, or I try to remove these, it will be problematic. Yeah, definitely problematic. Oh, oh yeah, I need to get out. Also pushes against the thing. Okay. Yeah. Rinse again. That. A little bit. Unless, of course, they put battery acid in that, and then I'm just fucked. Gotta take the chance, man. What are you gonna do? I can't carry this shit around me all day. To make sure that somebody doesn't come in here and See, that's what happened last. I think it was the last one. It became this hard to do, and that's done on purpose, of course. Again, yeah. This guy put his own signature. I'm a programmer, so I know when people put their own signature into procedures, man. This guy put his own signature in procedures so that but he must be a sadomasochist because. It didn't have to hurt this much. I don't care. Damn it, 15%. Okay. All right. No. That's from down. 15% from down. Come on. Right. Towards the nose of listening. Get over the pain. Over the pain. Come on. Ahí está. Yeah. Towards the nose, I don't give a shit. It's loosening. It has to be loosening. Towards the front. Oh yeah. Come on. It feels like it's tightening again. Yeah, I got it. Mierdas. I'm sorry about the Spanish cursing, but I hate your kids unless they're Spanish, they won't know what it is. Yes, it's definitely towards the nose, but there's points where, oh man, this is bigger. I can go this. In a gum. It wasn't in a piece of wood. That wasn't in. It was in one of my gums in my mouth. Okay, go hurry up. 15%. Okay, you know what? Where's the other phone? Come on. This document. Where? Come on, where's the other phone? Where's the phone, man? Come on. I can use that one to charge. Don't disappear on me now. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause because I want to make sure that it's doing the right thing. And it, oh no. No. Damn it. Well, if I use this one to say it's that one, it might work. Okay. I'm going to pause. Do I have time enough? It's at 15%. I can do it in 15%. I should put it on power. Say it. Don't stop. Okay, last one. Okay, see it. Oh man, it's fucking hard. it that way. And that's why he did it that way. That's why he did that way. To make sure it was fucking hard for you. Aye. That's why I we don't like to use do other surgeons' work. Okay. Got it. I understand why not. Hey. Aye. I need more freaking light. Okay. This one. Towards the nose. Towards the nose. Towards the nose. Oh yeah. Here you go. Tighten. Towards the nose, right? Yeah. Towards the nose is loosened. Come on. Alright, so the light isn't fucking coming up the right way, so let me try this now. Instead. Okay. Alright. Okay. Come on! I fucking hate Jersey Article, and I hope they burn in fucking hell. Come on! Really hard. Alright, what does? I need, you know, here we go again. What we got here? Okay. It's gonna be, I'm just gonna change some batteries real quick. Let's get one more light in this. Wasting your time as you're watching me, if you're still watching me, if anybody's gonna watch this, I don't really care. I just want it as proof. I want it as proof. Yeah. That, you know, I don't know. If I can sue these assholes and get I get the whole place to close town, it would be my mouth and go. But maybe I'll stop doing it to people, man. Or just get them fired or something, man. You know, get the authorities knowing this shit. I mean, what the fuck? This guy just ripped me off, man. Ripped my insurance company off, man. And I told him, and my insurance company, so they're gonna follow up. Imagine. If they don't, then they're just playing the game. They're all just playing the fucking game. And then that gives them a reason to hike up the insurance even more, and even more, and even more. And even more, and even more. So, yeah, that's pretty much right, the game, right? Right? Pretty much the game. That everybody plays. It has to play. That everybody has to play, get it? Really? And everybody has to play. And if you don't play the game, you know what happens? You lose. Everything, something, a lot of things. And that loss you know, becomes the thing that drives you right back into that slavery that you experienced, man. Oh, it was 3. Damn it! Where is it? Where is it? Where did you put this one? What's that? What drives you back into slavery? It's again another mechanism of control that the wealth class has over you and your children. I mean, so is media, so is your holidays, so is everything that keeps you nice and busy and occupied with money. You know, doing all this stuff for money. All that stuff. It's keeping you nice and busy. So your lifetime is just, what? Come on, man. Really? This thing sucks that much? Your lifetime. Come on. Really? Why is it so low, man? He's battery might be low. Damn it. Right, what else we got? Come on. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta finish. Come on. Big batteries up. And this one seems to be dead. I don't think it's the batteries because they seem to be working fine at one point. Oh, there you go. Turn it up. Turn it back on, man. All right. See how old this is getting? It's almost an hour and 30 minutes. I'll be right back. I just gotta wash my hands, man. I'll be right back. I just said a whole bunch of stuff on this, and then we'll see if I'm recording. Sorry. Do you recommend smoking too? You see, I'm at my house in a lot of pain, and I don't have any other kind of medication here other than the Origel and the marijuana. Well, just see, it doesn't work. Yeah, and it works enough. Man. I don't need your shit. That's gonna make me sick and die of some mysterious disease instead of a side effect from your medication. I'm not taking anything else that they gave me. Not the Oxon, not that. And those stuff they were supposed to give me, I never got. So they put on there that they gave me like an opioid and some other kind of medication, and I looked in the bag and it wasn't there. So they charged my insurance for it, right? But guess what? You got it. I didn't get it. And like I don't really care. 1-2 days of taking whatever they're giving me, I'm like, no, I'm taking it. I don't give a shit. I don't trust them. And I know arrogant. Close your nose. Close your nose. Oh, close your nose. Listen to it. Listen to it, Chan. I don't have enough light. I need more of a straight shooter going in. I got 2 more. Where are they? Come on, give me those flashlights. Good. All right, come on. Give me the light. Okay, so, oh yeah, so. See it now. My hands getting in the way. My hands getting in the way, that's why this feels better. Try this again. Okay, but this time with the straight shooter. Yeah, that's good. Okay. It's hard to. Come on. The angle. If I try an angle that was different, and the light is not reflecting correctly, man. I don't understand why. Okay. And then, like, I lose the. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Towards your nose. Aye. Towards your nose. Towards your nose. Oh, there's a stripping. There's one on top that strips. It's another one of the things they put in there. So the strips, and it's it. Strips. Come on. Again, a shadow. Again, a shadow. Again, a shadow. The shadow takes away from my ability to fucking see it. Okay, try the other hand. One more. I just have one more. One. I can. All right. Go. Go on. Not doing what I needed to do. Almost done. One more. Towards your nose. Towards your nose. Towards your nose. Oh man, why is this so difficult? Why is this so fucking difficult? That didn't work. Oh yeah, there's something that's cutting into my skin, my cheek, on the opposite side of the gums. That's right. What was it like? Don't eat 24 hours or drink before. Oh, it's anesthesia. So he's anesthesia. What do you rapeless when you're 4 hours of sleep? Do you like rapeless? You want to make sure when nothing got on your stomach. I don't trust anybody, especially hospitals anymore. Because hospitals are money makers, man. Anything that's healing that's a money maker is not healing. I don't care what you believe, what you think it is. If it's making a lot of money, it's not healing. It's profiting. It's a big difference between healing and profiting. Big, huge difference. This is getting annoying. This is what the last one did to me too. It was at a certain point where it was hard to see and reach with my finger. I had that dentist tool. That dentist thing with a little hook on it. No intent. This angle is really bad. I cannot see the freaking screw. I feel screws there. Okay, what else could I use? Let me try this here. It doesn't. It's not me. I just can't get to it. It's pissing me the fuck off right now. It really pissing me the fuck off. See, it's not the same thing that it was doing before. It was really cool before. It was doing exactly what I needed it to do. Exactly what I needed it to do. You'd see it, and then you just go straight. And I can't go straight into it because it's so far back. I cannot go straight into it. I cannot go straight into it. I don't know why. Well, I know why. I told you why. We want to make this as hard as possible. Anyway, I want to do is right in there. Ah! Wait, I don't see that. I don't see that. I got it. You see it? Gone. Gone. Yeah. Yeah. I see you. I don't see you. That's all. I know you're there though. I know you're there. You might have had a little like, you know, kind of like screw thing. That I don't need to lie. It doesn't even look like a screw. It looks like an alien. An alien head. Like that. Sucker, I got you. Oh my God. Anybody really high up? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. The nose is listening. Tightening again. Tightening. The nose is listening. Tightening again. Yeah. This is it. Come down to the wire. Come down to the wire, man. Oh my God damn it! I had you. A few more screws. I gotta figure out how to get you back on. Let's go there. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. That's one of those things that, there you go. Yeah? Is that right? Yeah? Alright. Yeah? And again. Almost. Almost. You think I'm crazy for doing this? Then go put one of these things in your fucking mouth. Be forced to put it in and see how quickly you want to get it the fuck out. And you got no money to do it? Guess what? You do it yourself. You want to go? Yeah, come on. You see? You know what's good? And I can't see the goddamn screw. Right there. Why is it right here? Yeah. No! Still not. Trying to make excessive. Oh, yeah. Tiny again and then loosening. Wow. Yeah. I. You know what's good? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on. Ah, yeah, let's do it. Ah! Where's the flathead? This one, the flathead. I think we can't a little more useful. Wait. Yeah. Ah! Oh, yeah. No, not yet. You see? Here's what this thing is. It's like a little like what do you call that? Record rots, but those things is a little like tiny. Like it's a little tiny like little tiny bear trap, you know. A little tiny like I don't know. Torture. Ah! Huh. You can do this. No, you got this far. Don't tear it out. If you tear it out, it's gonna like You see what he did? You see how this is not a cooperative thing, right? This is a competition thing, right? So you make this thing so it's competitive, so you make it really tricky, so if somebody needs to do it, they're gonna go through pain. If it was Carter, it'd all be the same and it'd be easy. This doesn't make the thing hold to your gums any better. God damn it! There was strings around my teeth that hold my jaw shut for 6 weeks. That had none of this shit on it. Come on. When you see your little face, man. I can't see his little face anymore. And you're laughing, yeah? Okay. That's what you want. You see? I tear it out. It's tearing. It's tearing! Oh my gum. Let's set up unscrewing my gum. Get it? You get it? You get what I fucking hate? Hate little passion. Hate them. Passion. I fucking hate. Here's a shot. When I go. And stuff. It doesn't want to go in there. It's got a little mechanism that when it gets to a certain point, you can't put the screwdriver in the goddamn screw. I swear to God. It goes one hidden in the cheek. It's almost like fighting me to get unscrewed. Oh yeah. Yeah. Un poquito más. Oh yeah. It's still in there. And it's hurting, physically hurting my cheek now. And you see how hard I did. It's almost done. Okay, so for those of you that didn't believe I actually did this, as I know it's a 2-hour film, I hope you end up watching it as much as you can. You can fast forward any part you want, just to see that at the end, I took these torture things out of my ear, out of my mouth. Now I want you to see very clearly the marks and the holes that were put in to my mouth. You see? Much like that. See? How about this now? In between, at the end. These right now, look at this. Look at this. These right now are wounds from a fucking machine that was stuck in my mouth that I did not want in there. And that was, imagine this is like 5 days. Imagine after 6 to 8 weeks. Well, thank you for your, if you ended up watching this. I'm sorry I couldn't go live, because if I went live, probably wouldn't have made it like the other one that made it. So, I'm gonna say good night. I'm gonna swish around a little bit and just try. I didn't finish it. So if anybody didn't believe I actually did this, now you have proof. Okay. My spirit guys told me that I gotta make sure, I do another one, because I need the proof. Good night, guys. Happy sailing.